Dunstall over here if we can. Another fine performance. Jace, well done. No doubt you're enjoying that drink after a long, hard season. A great result tonight.
Oh, it's great. 9 months of work. It's all worth it.
I think there might be a bit of partying going on up in Queensland at the moment in your home state.
I think they'll be partying everywhere tonight, just quietly.
Now, today, the start was great. There was a bit of a lull in the second quarter when Carlton looked as though they might get back into it.
I think they threw their best at us in the second quarter. We held them pretty sway and then just took off in the third quarter. And
no problems from there on in.
Brilliant. Magnificent.
The back line, you as a forward, of course, would appreciate all the efforts put in by guys like New, and in fact the entire back line was superb.
They didn't give their blokes a chance. They absolutely blitzed them.
Just in one word, can you sum up the feeling?
Can't. It's impossible to. It's just unbelievable.
Well, you deserve to go and enjoy the celebrations. Congratulations, and let's hope that we'll see you back here in 12 months' time.
Thanks very much, Pete.
J.Dunstall, the full forward who played such a magnificent game at the MCG today. Dermot Brereton's over there. I don't know whether we're any chance of getting him. He's normally such a quiet, shy lad, but we will try and get him over if we possibly can. Dermot. We'll get him over if he ever stops coughing. He's making a couple of gestures to me. I think he's ordering 2 drinks. Here he comes.
G'day, Scoop.
Well done, old boy.
Thanks, Scoop.
Now, look, you're normally such a shy, reserved character. Can you put into words how you feel now?
Oh, pretty good. I feel like $1 million, you know, like the way you look.
Now, what about out on the ground today? Any worries after that great start? It really looked as though you were going to run away with it in the first 15 minutes.
Oh, I think Carlton got their feet on the ground after the first few minutes and made a bit of a struggle for us, and we had to work very hard to win it. We edged away a bit in the third quarter again. I think Carlton took it away from us a bit in the second quarter. They played very well, but the application of the fellas was excellent.
What was the difference between today's side and the one that met Carlton 2 weeks ago?
Just the application, I'd say. We were all prepared to work until there was nothing left in reserve. So basically, will to win, desire.
A victory in a grand final is always sweet, but is it made even sweeter by the fact that you've lost the last 2 years?
Oh, for sure. Like also losing the last 2 years, you know, I played reasonably well last year, so I was hoping that, you know, we could win this year's, obviously because to eclipse last year's, but I think I was a bit young also when I won the first one in '83, so I can really appreciate this one.
What about the private war you've had with Mr. Dorotich over the season?
I think that's been blown a bit out of proportion by the media. John Dorotich is a very good player. He, you know, we've had a couple of tussles, probably not as many tussles as I've had with some other players. Just because the 2 grand final teams, I think they were trying to make something out of it that probably wasn't. But, you know, he's a very good player, and I like playing on him, and I suppose he's the same, because when you played on him, you feel like you played a real game of football.
Finally, can you make it 5 grand finals in a row next year?
Oh, I'd love to, yeah. I think I'll get tonight's celebrations out of the way first.
All right, well, we've got plenty more players. In fact, Gary Ayres is behind it, so I think we'll let you go and drink that.
Thanks, Scoop.
Good on you, Dermy. Gary Ayres, the Norm Smith medal winner. Gary, congratulations on a magnificent game. But I think you'd be the first to admit it was a fine team performance.
Oh, tremendous. The guys have worked really hard pre-season. Everyone put in a top pre-season to get themselves fit, because it was very disappointing the way we lost last year and also '84. And to the guys' credit, they just worked enormously today. The tackling was just fantastic, I thought.
Now, someone said you were cheating because it looked like you bought your own football.
Well, I think perhaps I just had a day out today.
Now, when you came into the game, we've asked a couple of the boys, after the disappointment of a couple of weeks ago, just what did you do to bring yourself up mentally and say, OK, we can beat them?
Well, I think we were a bit flat in the second semi-final because we had the week's break, and I don't think there's any substitute for a hard finals game. I don't think we were well adjusted to a finals performance, and we just knew that we can beat them, providing we pressure and put the tackling on, and that's what the guys did today.